Pro Smigol Sport TV, para o Sonnen.
Smigol from Sport TV. My
Eu queria
question
saber
is
se você
to
já
Sonnen.
perdeu para vários brasileiros.
You've
E se
lost to
você
many
for surrado
Brazilians,
mais
and
uma
I'd like to know
vez,
if
que é o que
you're
deve
beaten once
acontecer, se
again,
você vai
which is
passar a
what probably will
respeitar
happen.
o
Will
país
you
que
start
inventou o
respecting
esporte
the
que você
country that
pratica
invented
e
the
as
sport you
pessoas que aqui
practice
vivem?
and the people who live in this country?
You hear a funny story? You want to know how I got into the country? Huh? Right there. I went and got this to sneak into this country. I thought I could go undetected, and it backfired. Everybody approached me. Thought I was Nogueira. It ended up not really working out so well. That's true. That really did happen. Apparently, I thought this was a goofy disguise, a big nose and glasses. I guess it looks more like Frankenstein, but yes, and to your question, my book is out. It's for sale on Amazon.com, and thank you for bringing that up. It's called The Voice of Reason, and it was written by me, and you're welcome.
Paula Sack, UFC Brasil,
Paula
para o
Sack for
Anderson
UFC
Silva
Brazil,
primeiro, depois
for
para o Chael
Anderson Silva,
Sonnen.
and then for Chael Sonnen.
Anderson, o Chael Sonnen se credenciou para essa
Sonnen
revanche após
registered
lutar
for
com o
this
Michael
rematch
Bisping
after
num
fighting
combate bem
Bisping in a
disputado.
very,
O que você achou da atuação do seu
What did you
adversário
think
naquela
of your
luta? E qual a sua
opponent in that
opinião
fight,
sobre o
and what is
Sonnen,
your
tecnicamente
opinion
falando?
of Sonnen, technically speaking?
Olha só, a minha opinião sobre o Chael e sobre qualquer
my
outro
opinion about
atleta
Chael and any
que se
other
apresenta no
athlete
UFC é a
who
mesma.
presents
Todos os
himself in
atletas
UFC is the
que
same.
estão dentro do
All
UFC
athletes who are in UFC
são bons
are
atletas.
good athletes.
O UFC é o melhor
UFC
evento
is
de
the best
MMA da
MMA
atualidade.
event
Então, assim,
in current times. So
ninguém vai
no
disputar
one
título
will
dentro
be
do UFC
fighting
se não tiver
for
condições
the
para
belt
isso.
in UFC if they don't have the conditions
O
to
que
do
você acha
that.
daquela luta
And what did you think of
dele
that
com o
fight
Michael
of him
Bisping?
with Michael?
Lá em casa tem um pé de acho, né? Nunca dá nada.
Well,
Eu
I
sempre
think there's
acho, mas
nothing.
nunca dá nada.
I just think. But
Bom, e
nothing
para o
comes
Chael
out of that.
Sonnen, há algum
And my
tempo você
question for
declarou
Chael
que
Sonnen
se
is
você
some time ago you
perdesse
said that if
essa
you lost
luta, essa segunda
this
luta para o
second
Anderson
fight to
Silva,
Anderson
você se
Silva,
aposentadoria,
you would retire.
deixaria o
You
esporte.
would
Já
abandon
mudou
the
de
sport. Have
ideia
you
ou sua
changed your
confiança
mind,
continua a
or
mesma?
do you still feel the same way?
Well, look, the offer was on the table. Offers don't last forever. You know, I don't come and offer you $30,000 for your car, and you call me 2 years from now and say, hey, I'll take that 30 grand. That's not how it works. Look, that was the offer. He didn't accept it. I had to go fight Bisping instead. You know, I mean, that's the way it goes. But at the end of the day, what's the difference? You know, I'll fight them all. I'll never talk like this guy talks. I'll never talk about my career and my legacy and bowing in respect. I'll talk about what's the weight class, what's the date, and whose ass am I going to whip tonight.
Question for Dana.
My question is for Dana.
I'd like to ask you, the UFC has great champions in all divisions, but I'd like to ask you, what's the importance of guys like Chael that plays the villain role for the business to promote fights, to bring, you said this is a fight that interests fans all over the world. What do you think about this villain role that Chael plays?
I can't tell if Chael's the villain or if Chael's just nuts, some of the things that he says, you know. But here's what I will say about Chael Sonnen. I've said it before, I'll say it again. He talks a lot of crazy shit, you know, but one thing about this guy is he backs it up. He came out and he faced, you know, he beat Bisping, he beat all the guys to get the Anderson Silva. And you guys have heard me say a million times, and I believe it wholeheartedly, 100%. After this last fight with John Jones, I had all the media in the United States saying, how can you not say John Jones is the pound-for-pound best fighter in the world? Why? Because he's not. Anderson Silva is not only the pound-for-pound best fighter in the world, but probably the greatest fighter ever in mixed martial arts history, as far as I'm concerned. John Jones is 24 years old. Yes, he's had a great run over the last year. Well, this guy's had a great run since 2004? I can't remember. I think 2004 is the last time he lost a fight. And he's been fighting, you know, he's cleaned out an entire division. He's fought twice at 205 pounds. And say what you want about Chael. I know he says some crazy shit, but he's the only guy to ever challenge Anderson Silva since he's been in the UFC and since 2004. He's the only guy that's ever even come close. So all the stuff that comes out of his mouth is nutty as hell, but the guy backs it up. That's it. All right, I'm going to bring these guys up. I'm going to square them off for photo ops. segurança. Baixa aí, meu irmão. Baixa aí. A mão Gambiarra, aí. Baixa a máquina aí, Gambiarra. Ele tá choroso? Olha a mão. Olha a câmera.